Indeed, yes, indeed. Whoop. Stop that shit. All right, what's going on, everybody? We are live right here on Ustream, ladies and gentlemen. Getting everything together. Apologize for the delay, ladies and gentlemen. Let me make sure everything is cool. Let me make sure everything is right. We had a little delay. What time? Like a 45-minute delay. I was supposed to start at 7, ladies and gentlemen. And there was a cable outage. Well, my cable is messing up at my house. One of my neighbors, ran up on the sidewalk a few days ago and hit the cable utility box, and now the cable is acting real shoddy. And I got the cable people coming out to my house tomorrow, so I had to come to my other office that was not too far from my home out here in the valley. So I'm at King Flex Entertainment right now, the official office right now, doing the show, ladies and gentlemen. And let me see who we got up in the chat room right about now, so we can get things popping. Let me see how many people up in here, and let me see who's up in the chat room and all that good stuff. Yeah, we got like 400 people up in here tonight, so we heavy. We are heavy. I saw somebody hating in the chat room. Somebody said Mr. C was late dropping me off. Nigga, fuck you. Who said that shit? Who said that shit? Man, I know we got some trolling in this piece, man. So we're going to get it popping. We got, what's up, the moistness? I see Trag is in here early. I see Trag is in the spot early, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to get him up out of here and everything like that. Hold on, let me log in. Hold on. Let me get my shit together because we got a lot to talk about tonight. And I want to say what I have to say so I can get home and watch Breaking Bad. You dig? I'll probably show The Office next week. I don't have time tonight because I want to chop up game and I want to get back to the crib. But next week next week I'm going to be in Nashville. I'm going to be in Nashville next week. Where's Jen? Jen, you in here? Now, for those who want to come see me in Nashville, go to tariqlive.com and get tickets to join me in Nashville next week. I'll be in Nashville next Saturday, as a matter of fact, doing a lecture. Come on down. Go to tariqlive.com to get tickets. tariqlive.com to get tickets. Yeah, I can't wait to see Breaking Bad tonight, man. I can't wait to see it. But tariqlive.com, that's where you can get the tickets to see me next week. I think the tickets are like $20, and the promoters, real good brothers, man. They're handling their business, so they took care of it. They bringing me on out, and it's gonna be all gravy. Yes, indeed. There you go. There's Double Diva. There you go. Let me make her a mod real quick so she can stop some of this moist trolling real quick. And shout out again to Double Diva. She's been helping a lot with us getting Hidden Colors popping, Hidden Colors 3. So shout out to Hot Double Diva helping us handle that business, ladies and gentlemen. Florida man arrested for walking while black. Man, look, there's so much stuff going on, man. Cats getting arrested right now, man. There's an all-out attack on black folks around the country right now. Did y'all just hear about this brother got shot? Was it Charlotte, North Carolina? I want to say Charlotte. But the brother was in a car accident. He was in a car accident. Then he was going to get help. He was knocking on doors to get help because he was just in an accident. And the cops shot him to death. What's up? I am recording right now. But yeah, there was a brother, man, who got shot to death out there in Charlotte. So, man, shit is getting real crazy right now. In New York, there was a brother. He was in not Madison Square Garden, but Times Square. I think he was mentally unstable or whatever. And the cops start busting shots on him, and they ended up shooting 2 innocent bystanders. So it's getting real crazy right now. Yeah, we're definitely going to talk about the Mayweather fight. And yes, I do read my K-Flex for Life account. I get a lot of emails there, but I do try to read it. I read as many as possible. Yeah, I know. Today is the 50th anniversary of the Alabama church bombings down in Birmingham. My mother was at some kind of event there, and I know Spike Lee he was down there in Birmingham. So shout out to everybody in Birmingham. What's up, Ola? Shout out to Ola. And for those who don't know, man, Hidden Colors 3, we're working on that now. We're at like 21,000 right now, which is good. Within the last 3 or 4 days, we got $21,000 raised. We're almost at the halfway mark, ladies and gentlemen. So we're doing good. We're doing good. But we need to do excellent. We need to do excellent. We should have had that funding done in a couple of days. You guys, we know how important the Hidden Colors series is. So we really need to get this thing popping. We need this now more than ever. Man, right now, there's such a nationwide backlash against black folks in this country, man, that we really gotta, it's time to get damn serious right now. It's really time to get serious right now. Yes, indeed. What's up, Mozzie? What's up, Mozzie? But yeah, man, we could get that little piece of money up, man, within an hour. It's only we're at 21,000 right now. The minimum is 50. We should be going for $1 million, but with even the people here, if everybody here donates what, $10 or something like that, we'll damn near get that. And we're like 500 people or 600 people here now. You dig? Or if everybody here donates $20, let me get my math together. If everybody in this room right now listening to me donated just $20 right now, we can get, let me double check because I might be fucking up with my math. Hold on. Let me see if my math is correct. Hell no, my math was off. But if y'all donated, hold on. Because we need like to get the minimum 25 G's. So let me get it right. Hold on. There you go. Yeah, if everybody donated $50 right now. There you go. $50. If everybody wants to donate $50 right now, everybody in this room, we can get it popping. We could reach the minimum goal. You dig? But again, go to Kickstarter.com and type in Hidden Colors 3. There you go. Kickstarter.com, type in Hidden Colors 3. We're doing some interviews tomorrow. Again, we got some real good surprises with Hidden Colors 3, man. Really spread the word because this shit, man, we got some people. Oh, man, we got some wonderful people. Hot Double Diva. We have some people. Only other person who knows about some of the other people that we have, a Hot Double Diva and Ola. We got some goddamn heavyweights, some game spitters. I got some sisters with the Chris mouthpieces in it, man. I got some bad sisters that's going to be in Hidden Colors 3 who spits that hot fire. You dig? So we're going to talk about the fight in a minute. We're definitely going to talk about the fight in a minute. And the fight was good. How many of you guys saw the fight last night? The hell of my chapstick? Okay. What's up, Sloppy Jose? You say you'll donate next week because you're kind of tight in the cash department. So that little bag of weed done tap you out, huh? That little sack you bought. Well, we got some surprises. I'll say that. We got some surprises, family. We got some surprises. Yes, we are. Yes, we are bringing Umar and Booker T. Coleman. We're bringing them back. Yes, we are. As a matter of fact, I'm interviewing Umar Johnson in the morning. Umar's out here in L.A. Umar's going to be spitting that hot fire. Postal G. Now, Postal, you're not a brother, are you? I noticed non-black people say, oh, the fight was boring. That fight was not boring last night. Yes, that's indeed. Everybody go to Kickstarter and Kickstarter.com and type in Hidden Colors 3. And everybody here donate to the film so we can get this thing popping. We need this film more than ever. And the information we're talking about is really, really heavy. Oh, yeah, I'm going to keep you guys posted on the surprises throughout the week. No, I'm not going to reveal the whole roster. You got to wait. See, usually after we do the interview, then I'll let people know who's in it. Just like with Dick Gregory and even with Paul Mooney, I wanted to get the interview in the can before I let you know that, he was going to be in it. Because we got a lot of people who are confirmed, but still, I like to get it done in the can before I announce it. You know what I'm saying? I like to do it like that. I don't know yet. What's up, Slava? We're still filming the movie, and hopefully, it's definitely going to be released early 2014. Early 2014. Yes, indeed. But yeah, we're at my office right now. My office is shit in my office right now. Let me give y'all a little quick peek. Let me turn the camera around. I got shirts all over the place. Can y'all see? Hold on, let me see something. Hold on. Wait a minute. Up there's a vacuum cleaner there. See, y'all see there's a lot of shirts right there. And I got shirts and clothes all over the place. I give y'all a tour of my office next week. Let me show y'all. Let me give y'all a sneak peek of some of the clothes I got coming. Hold on. Let me show y'all something. I got these. We haven't announced these yet. I got for the wintertime, I got the Tariq Elite the leather jackets on y'all ass, nigga. I got the Tariq Elite leather Letterman jackets, baby. These are fly, 100%. The leather sleeves, it's real fly. What you feel? And these are limited edition too. There's only going to be a few of them made. And we're going to sell these things very quick, and I'll announce when they will be on sale. Those are going to be, when we retail them in stores, it's going to be about $250, but online, it'll probably be like $150. We'll probably knock $100 off of them to put them online. But again, we're going to sell them shits online for like a month, and then that's it. Yeah, they're nice, man. They're leather jacket, they're leather sleeves, 100% leather, real fly, man. I make sure that cats are looking real fly and dip. You're not going to be walking around with pleather rocking none of my shit. With my logo on it, your shit is going to be fly. Now, Trag, we working with Trag, and we're coming out with some mink booty shorts with Trag. We're trying to test the market out with this nigga. So him and Mr. C, they've been working a couple of runways in Milan. So we're going to see the kind of feedback we get from the mink booty shorts from Trag's bitch ass. But yeah, we're going to talk about Mayweather in a minute. Again, we're going to talk about that brother in a minute. Because there's a lot of deep stuff that I want to talk about as far as the Mayweather fight. A lot of deep stuff. What's up, K. Prattis? You say my stream is raggedy? What's wrong with my stream? What's up, Chaos? How's my stream raggedy? My stream is running fine from what I see. So why is it raggedy? Can everybody else see me? Is everything all right? Yeah, just refresh your page if you have problems seeing me. Niggas, your computer. I hate when niggas be having a raggedy computer, then they want to blame me. Hey, nigga, there's roaches running on your screen. Nigga, that's your shit. Niggas, roaches in your house. You donated, but you didn't get a Twitter shout out. Did you tweet me? You got to hit me up on Twitter to let me know if you donated. How come the chat room is not working? Emmanuel, are you on Ustream or are you at TariqLive.com? Some of you, if you're at TariqLive.com, press 3. If you're watching right now at TariqLive.com. Because I know sometimes on that webpage, you may or may not be able to see the actual chat room. If you're on TariqLive.com, press 3. And if you want to see the full chat room, go to Ustream.tv, then type in the Tariq Elite Show. All right? The stream is good. Nigga talking about my stream is raggedy. So if you're watching at TariqLive.com, go to Ustream.com or Ustream.tv and watch. See, it looks funny on the Tariq Live website. Yeah. Well, the Tariq Live website, sometimes when I tell people to go to Ustream.tv, then they got to type in extra stuff. So I just tell people when I tweet them or hit them on Instagram, I often tell them to go to Tariq Live and you can just watch it very easily. And Tariq Live is pretty easy to remember. Okay, the stream is good. Yeah, I talked about that. The FMU student that was killed by the police officer. Hold on, let me make a tweet right now. Your thoughts on the uh, Mayweather chime in. All right. Okay, I just put an update on Ustream. All right, so we all saw the fight last night. Let's talk about the fight. Let's talk about the fight. The fight was a good fight. I don't know, people. I heard a couple of people say it was boring, but those are people who were rooting for Canelo, that guy. Y'all were rooting for the opponent. Yeah, the air is on in here. It's when I got in the office, it was kind of hot. And my office is upstairs, and it takes a little while for the air to come in the back office here. Floyd was incredible last night, man. Shout out to Floyd, brother Money Mayweather. Real good brother, man. The fight was good last night. Excuse me. The fight was good last night. We heavy up in here. The fight was good last night. And I want to talk about a lot of the racial politics that surrounds fights like this. Because there was a lot of racial politics around the fight that we cannot ignore. There were racial politics around the fight. And what was interesting is to see, did y'all notice the people booing Floyd Mayweather last night? What's up, Diva? You say Ustream is messing up. What's going on? Can y'all hear? What's wrong, Double Diva? Double Diva, everything all right with your Ustream? But yeah, man, last night, man, what was very disturbing, yeah, Floyd Mayweather was getting booed last night. Floyd was getting booed. And there was there's generally a lot of hate towards Floyd Mayweather in our country. Let's be very honest. We can just say, well, it was just because it was a mostly pro-Mexican crowd. But this is America. You know, Las Vegas is in America. And how are you getting booed in your own country? Think about that. You're getting booed in your own country. Not only that, a lot of people within the dominant society, they have a problem with Floyd Mayweather. They have a problem with Floyd Mayweather. What JDC, you said Mayweather is too cocky. Okay. A lot of non-black people say that. We're going to get into that. Top Dog, you say people hate Mayweather because he's cocky. That's the general consensus. Well, Mayweather's cocky. I hear a lot of non-black people say that. Now, to the two gentlemen who said that, are you black? Are you Mexican, white? What are you? Listen to what they just said, and they just took the words out of my mouth, because that's the thing. After Mayweather won the fight, I saw a lot of people on Twitter, oh, that cocky nigga Mayweather, that nigga this, nigga. It was nigger fest on Twitter after he won. And I retweeted some stuff last night. Some people were like, why are you retweeting that? I want you to feel that. I just want y'all to understand what's out there and what people are saying out there, so you can understand it, so we can analyze that. Right now, see, I'm real deep on folks analyzing systematic racism in this country, because black folks are always the one to be the last to understand shit. That's why Hidden Colors 3 is coming out. It's called The Rules of Racism, so black folks can really understand racial politics, because black folks don't get the shit. Everybody else gets it. Black folks don't get it. You don't understand racial politics. You got to understand racial politics in this country, and you got to understand what certain code words mean. Now, again, you might be black, brother, but a lot of times black people will just regurgitate the rhetoric of the dominant society. Black people are very good at doing that. They'll just repeat the same shit that the people within the dominant society will say. I got you, Diva. I got you. But I hear that a lot. You always hear that about Floyd. I hate that nigga because he's cocky. Have you noticed you never hear another race of people called cocky? When was the last time you heard, let's say, an athlete of another race being called cocky? Help me out here. When was the last time you heard of an athlete of another race being called cocky? Refresh your page, Brian, if you can't hear. Let's just be realistic. Let's chop up game about this. And Floyd, I think he has humbled himself more, but let's just talk about that cocky thing. Because the thing is, man, what Floyd has a reason to be cocky and confident about what he does. Cocky, that's another code word for uppity nigga. You understand what I'm saying? That's a code word for uppity nigga. If you are a fighter who you've never lost a fucking bout, nigga, keep your head up. He's deliberately cocky. I won't even say that, dude. I won't even say he's deliberately cocky. That ain't the reason why they dislike the dude. Dude, when you're a winner, you're supposed to hold your head up high. Don't you fall for the banana in the tailpipe, brother. When you are a winner, you're supposed to keep your goddamn head up high. He ain't that damn cocky. He ain't that goddamn cocky. See, the thing is, it's that whole thing is if you beat us, humble yourself. Because the thing is, man, with sports, especially boxing, there's always racial politics behind it. They always make the fights, the racialized fights are the biggest draws. And that's the whole, remember when Jack Johnson fought back in the early 1900s, he was so good that when he would win fights, a lot of times white people, after his fights around the country, would start attacking random black people because he would beat the opponents. So they would take it out on the whole black community. Also with Jack Johnson, when he would knock motherfuckers out, they would tell him, don't smile if you knock a white dude out. If you win, nigga, don't smile, just humble yourself. They would literally tell Jack Johnson that shit. They hated Jack Johnson. You dig? And the fact that he was wealthy, he was independent, he was fly, and you couldn't control, well, they did control him with the law. They ended up throwing all types of bullshit charges at him. They had to beat him outside of the ring. You understand what I'm saying? They had to beat him outside of the ring because they couldn't beat him in the ring. But boxing, the whole tone is racialized, man, and that has never stopped. That has never stopped. Again, they did the same thing with Muhammad Ali. They praise Muhammad Ali now, but remember, they were trying to put Muhammad Ali in jail. Let's be very clear about that. People kind of breeze over that. They tried to put Muhammad Ali in jail because he was whooping ass so good. You dig? So they try to beat you outside of the ring. You dig? No, you say you never seen Ali. No, Ali was, when he was in his prime, he was very cocky and arrogant, so-called cocky and arrogant, but that was his draw. Exactly. They told Joe Louis to stay humble. So all that shit about shitting on Floyd, they've always done black boxers like that. They've always said, okay, nigga, if you win, stay in your place, though. Don't go overboard. If you whoop our ass in that ring, stay in your place, nigga. That's the whole thing. Mayweather ain't that fucking arrogant. And again, oh yeah, they took Muhammad Ali's title. Exactly. But the thing is, man, with boxing, they've always looked for that great white hope. They've always looked for the great white hope in boxing. And this is no different. And because it's so difficult to get a great white hope, they'll take a great Asian hope or a great Latino hope. Anything they can get, just as long as it's not another Negro. You understand what I'm saying? This is why they were trying to get Pacquiao. Pacquiao's done. And this guy who looked white, you know, we'll take him. That was the whole mindset. Look, he's white enough. We'll take him. You dig? This is why everybody was supporting that dude. Remember, this dude, Canelo, nobody know who no fucking Canelo is. How the unknown contender gets more praises and accolades than the goddamn undefeated champ? Oh yeah, they tried to do it with De La Hoya, with his little moist self. They tried to do the same thing with Oscar De La Hoya. The Dominant Society, they rallied around Oscar De La Hoya. And he's running around in fishnets and thongs with his little old moist crazy self. You dig what I'm saying? So that fight was a good fight. It was a very good fight. It was a very good fight, and Mayweather fought a very clean fight. Strategic. Mayweather was surgical with that nigga. Mayweather got in his surgically. Great fight, man. For somebody who said it was boring, you're a fan of Canelo. Mayweather fought a cool, clean ass, disciplined, strategic fight. That fight was a textbook fight of what to do, what not to do. I mean, he played it well. Great footwork. I mean, the brother did. It was a very surgical fight, man. Excellent fight. Great fight. That brother was precise with that shit. Precise. Now, when brothers fight, when you fight, or when you're in sports, that is the great equalizer. You understand that? Sports is the great equalizer. So when you get in that ring and there's a lot of racial politics behind the fight, this is why a lot of black fighters excel, because the thing is, when you get on that football field or when you get in that boxing ring, the systematic racism can't really help you inside that ring. It's just me and you. So sports has always been a great equalizer. This is why so many black people excel, because this is where we can get at you one-on-one, and it's just me and you, and the system of racism can't help you. You understand? That's why a lot of us gravitate towards sports. Now, outside of the ring, people try to get into that systematic bullshit, just like, for example, the fight last night. Now, for those who saw the fight, we know with our own two eyes that was a clean fight. Mayweather won that fight hands down. One of the goddamn judges, C.J. Ross, Caucasian female, on the scorecards, she put it was a draw. It was 114 and 114. So she put that it was a draw. And even Mayweather, when he heard that, he in the ring, he was like, "What the fuck?" He looked crazy. Like, what fight was she watching? So again, if we can't beat you in the ring, we'll try to get you outside the ring with our systematic racism. You dig? They were going to still try to pull a whammy-bammy on damn Mayweather. You understand what I'm saying? They were still going to try to run some goddamn bullshit. Whoever, CJ Ross, and somebody on my Facebook page says CJ stands for can't judge. She need to be taken off of the boxing commission, whoever she is. I'm learning about this woman. She misjudged a few other fights. So the word is that she has a reputation of misjudging certain fights. She doesn't need to be on the commission no more. She's going to single-handedly take down the integrity of the game. You got to watch out for motherfuckers like that. They need to put fire under her ass and get her up out of there. She's a fraud, and somebody done gave her, y'all check her bank account tomorrow morning. She might have $100,000 or $200,000, $300,000 extra money up in there. Somebody done paid her off Some Mexican mafia, somebody done got to her ass or something for her to sit up and say that that shit was a draw. Oh, what fight were you watching? You dig what I'm saying? She's a horrible judge. And remember, man, a lot of stuff in Vegas is very corrupt. A lot of the behind the scenes stuff, you know, it's a lot of corruption. But the point is this, man. Like I said, sports, it has always been a great equalizer, and especially boxing. Boxing, they've always looked for that great white hope. They've been looking for the next Rocky Marciano, because there hasn't really been a thorough white heavyweight boxer in decades. The last great white hope was who? Let me see if y'all know boxing. It's the name. Who was the last great white hope? Let me see who knows boxing in here. There was one last a real great white hope. Now they got Latino great white hopes and Asian great white hopes. But who was the last real great white hope in boxing? Well, Rocky, yeah, they had to create a fake one, right? That's true. But I'm talking about, yeah, Rocky, they literally had to create. They said, fuck these niggas. We'll just make us one. And they put a statue of damn Sylvester Stallone in Philadelphia, and white people be running up and down them stairs in Philadelphia like Sylvester Stallone to this day. There you go. My man said it. Jerry Clooney. Jerry Clooney. Is it Cooney or Clooney? Is it Jerry Clooney or Cooney? Because I think George Clooney. Cooney. It's Jerry Cooney. It's Jerry Cooney. That's his name. He's an Italian dude. No, he's not Italian. He's Irish. He was an Irish dude. The last heavyweight great white nigga said Steven Seagal, nigga, kill yourself. No, but the last real great white hope was Jerry Cooney back from the 70s and 80s. They found a white Irish dude who had some power behind his punches, and he could hold his own a little bit. Jerry Cooney could hold his own. Jerry Cooney could. This nigga said Charles Bronson. Nigga, hilarious. But Jerry Cooney, he was holding his own. I won't even say thorough, but you know he's a big guy. He had a nice, powerful punch. Heavyweight boxer from the 70s. He beat Ken Norton, and then they put Cooney with Larry Holmes. In 1982, George Cooney fought Larry Holmes. Now, Larry Holmes, people sleep on Larry Holmes, and that's another point I'm making. Larry Holmes was a beast, but people have always slept on Larry Holmes. Larry Holmes was a fucking beast with it, man. Larry Holmes would kill niggas. Holmes was a beast, man, but people never gave that man his props. And you know, he was like kind of whatever. He was non-threatening because you notice with Mayweather, another thing they don't like about Mayweather is Mayweather's a very articulate dude. Mayweather's a very articulate guy. He can speak very well for a boxer because a lot of times when you have black boxers, you know, motherfuckers can't hardly talk. You know, you have Mike Tyson, ludicrous, you know, they have that. So people are not threatened by that. You're not threatened by Evander Holyfield. He barely talks. And Larry Holmes, you know, he could barely talk. They gonna give him my respect. You know, he get out there and just talk crazy. But Floyd Mayweather, he's an articulate guy. Just like Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali was very articulate. And Floyd Mayweather is very articulate. And he can articulate how he's gonna beat your motherfucking ass when you get in that ring and keep it thorough. But Larry Holmes, you know, he was very underrated. But Larry Holmes was not a fucking joke in that ring. And exactly, they don't like the fact that not only is Mayweather thorough and strategic with his boxing, he's an intelligent brother who can articulate himself very well, and they don't like that either. No, you say, no, Mike Tyson, he wasn't, I won't say he was inarticulate, but Tyson was kind of the dude who was, you know, he would, you know, say words out of context, you know. So he would put extras on it. Mike Tyson would say words out of context, you know. You know, I hit him and I hit him in the chest, and it was just the pain was just insurmountable. You know, it was just insurmountable pain, and I did an uppercut, and then there was just a lot of testicular pain. You know, he tried to use big words out of context, and it was like, oh, okay, you know, you dig? So he was trying to be articulate. You dig? He was trying to be articulate. So that's why people weren't really threatened with Tyson. You dig? So there wasn't a hatred that people had for Tyson. Now, if Tyson got, a little crazy, then they would, That's why people love Tyson now. He's like a tamed Negro now, so they love him now. But he's like a pet nigga now. And I love Tyson, by the way. But Mayweather, he's an articulate dude. He's his own man, self-made, keeps his head up high. He's a winner. And he doesn't bow down and buck dance. And all that, he's cocky. You're supposed to be cocky if you've never been fucking defeated. You're supposed to hold your head up and say, hey, I'm the best. I'm the best at this shit. You dig? But again, back to George Cooney and Larry Holmes. Now, Larry Holmes, when he was going to fight Cooney, Larry Holmes said, he was like, look, when we get in that ring, people don't give me my respect, but when we get in that ring, it's just me and him. You can't call the police on me. Larry Holmes said that, meaning that the system can't help you in that ring. They're hyping you up as the great white hope and all that. And another thing about Jerry Cooney and Larry Holmes was the champion. Jerry Cooney got the same amount of money as Larry Holmes. That was never heard of. Jerry Cooney got the same $20 million as Larry Holmes did. And Jerry Cooney was a contender. Holmes was the heavyweight champion. The reason why they negotiated that deal, because Jerry Cooney knew, and his camps knew, that people were going to see Jerry Cooney defeat Larry Holmes. Jerry Cooney was the draw in that fight, even though he was not the heavyweight champion. You understand that? That's real talk, Brandon. But Jerry Cooney got the same money as Larry Holmes, which was unheard of. And also, they announced Jerry Cooney last, which is another thing that was unheard of. You're not supposed to announce the contender last. You announce the contender first, and then the heavyweight champion last. So that was another tradition that they broke in favor of George Cooney. They're going to try to make this motherfucker the world champion. And like I said, Larry Holmes said, look, when we get in that ring, he can't call the police. He said, meaning the system of racism can't help you in that ring. I don't give a fuck how much they hyping you up. And when they got in that ring in 1982, Larry Holmes beat the brakes off George Cooney's ass. Beat the brakes off of him. A technical knockout at the end. They had the Cooney's people had to come in and, hey, that's enough before you kill his ass. They had to stop the fight. Larry Holmes won. Now, when they looked at the scorecards in that fight, the judges had Cooney winning. You feel? So if Larry Holmes didn't literally beat the brakes off Cooney, they would have let that motherfucker win. That's how bad they wanted his ass to be the heavyweight champion. Larry Holmes had to go in there and beat the brakes off his ass. You dig? My God. So this is how deep the shit is, man. How the system outside of the ring will try to assist. Because again, sports is the great equalizer. Sports is the great equalizer, man. Especially boxing. You dig? It's an even playing field. So again, that's that CJ Ross chick. She tried to use her little systematic thing outside of the ring. What's up, Kiana? How you doing, love? I do think Mayweather should retire. He should retire undefeated. He should retire completely undefeated. But he's putting it in. That brother's putting in that work, man. That brother's putting in that work. They got, yeah, I'm pretty sure they got the fight of Cooney and Larry Holmes on YouTube. I'm pretty sure they got the fight. Yes, indeed. But the thing is, man, Floyd Mayweather, man, the backlash for that guy is definitely unwarranted. All that he's cocky, that's a bunch of bullshit, man. He's a winner, and he acts like a winner. The dude does stuff for charity. The dude is extremely generous. The dude is constantly helping people out, helping out his family, helping out his friends, his brother's constantly doing great things for people. The brother don't drink. The brother don't smoke. The guy's an excellent role model, man. Good dude, and he don't deserve the backlash that he has received from the dominant society. He's a true athlete, man. The dude fights a real clean, strategic, well thought out fight. And the dude is great for boxing. And people, you gotta respect the shit. You gotta respect it. You dig? And the fight last night was a testament to that, man. The brother fought an excellent fight. I love that part where the dude, Canelo, swung them loose swings. Mayweather looked like, what the fuck? What was that? He looked down like, what did you swing at, nigga? You weren't swinging at me. What was that? He was just fucking with him at one point. That shit was beautiful, man. That was beautiful. And, you know, people, man, you dig, when it comes to some toe-to-toe head-up shit, you can't win, and your guy lost, and people jump on Twitter with all the nigga talk. You know, I hate sore losers. Your dude lost, and then people after the fight, oh, Mayweather was running, he was ducking and dodging. Yeah, you're supposed to duck and dodge them bullshit ass punches and knock this nigga in the head. He's doing what he's supposed to do. You ain't gonna sit there and let some motherfucker whoop your ass. You dig? So, you know, the brother did a great fight, man. Excellent fight last night. Brother had an excellent fight last night. Yeah, I know that, man. And yeah, I saw that on Showtime. Mayweather's camp, they were rocking my shirts from the Tariq Elite line. So shout out to that. Some of the people, they were rocking the Tariq Elite shirts on this TV show All Access when they were training. Some of his folks, they had on the Herald t-shirts. So shout out to that at TariqElite.com, ladies and gentlemen. You can get the shirts at TariqElite.com. What you say, I'm reaching, Floyd gets a domestic abuse charges. Nobody's perfect. But yeah, the thing is, man, he got a domestic abuse charge. But who knows if he really abused her? Because the thing is, we know that with brothers like that, any charge against a brother, man, will be believed no matter how far-fetched it is. You understand? So I don't believe the shit. Any charge against a brother, no matter how far-fetched it is, it will be believed. You dig? So that happens a lot. A lot of women, man, will try to get back at dudes and say, oh, he verbally abused me. He jumped on me. I don't think this dude hit his baby mama, jumped on or whatever. But that was a bargaining chip that she knew she could use because she knows that if she makes an accusation like that, the dude can get in trouble. So a lot of people do little shit like that to get back at dudes because they know that, especially a lot of your baby mamas and all that, they know when the dominant society is trying to get at you because people go to them asking them for what kind of dirt they have. You understand that? You better believe when brothers are really popping, people go around their friends and family trying to get dirt on them. Not even when they got shit popping. People do. Let me tell you something, dude. When you're a black dude in the public eye, people are always trying to find your Achilles heel. They're trying to find some fucking dirt on you. I've had reporters hang out with me, and they want me to introduce them to my friends and family, and they want to ask them questions. I'm like, get the fuck out of my face. Because what they're trying to do is get dirt on you that can be used against you in the future. You understand that? They always trying to get dirt on brothers. That ain't nothing new. They always trying to. They do that with me every time I do a TV show or interview somebody with a major magazine. They always want to talk to my friends, my family, and try to get information. You dig? Yeah, same thing with Tyson. Exactly with Tyson. Same thing with Tyson. I think Tyson was set up with that whole rape charge. I mean, they put tight. They know that how much that nigga love pussy. They put that nigga in a beauty contest, let him judge a beauty contest, put him around all them women, and all of a sudden, one goes home with him, and the next morning she says she was raped. Okay, so cats get set up, dude. So yeah, I don't give a fuck. He got a little domestic charge that he had to do 30 days for. Of course, they're gonna look for a reason to kind of bring him down off his pedestal because you can't beat him in the fucking ring. So you got to do little other shit outside the ring. They always do that, especially to black boxers. What else is new? They always try to find a reason to take the heavyweight black champion off his pedestal because you can't do it in the ring. You dig? Boxing is the great equalizer. That's why people need systematic racism in order to win. That's what you got to understand. Systematic racism is needed by people who feel like they're too weak to win one-on-one. You dig? I don't know what 50% is up to. I don't know. But again, man, another thing is with Floyd Mayweather is he's self-made. The brother's, got his paper, and a lot of times when brothers make a lot of paper and you ain't kissing ass, that's another thing. Because a lot of times when brothers make a lot of money, you're expected to bow down and kiss a little ass. Humble yourself, nigga. And we're only told to do that. That's why I'm not all that cocky. He's cocky, arrogant, nigga. Why we the only ones get that bullshit charge? Everybody else, you can walk around with your head up high. You dig? Nobody calls Charlie Sheen cocky and arrogant. This dude is on one. He's on one. He's winning. Charlie Sheen run around. He did a whole tour talking about he's winning. He's on coke, crack, and he's winning. You can't get more cocky or arrogant than that, and you never hear them call that man cocky or arrogant. They still love Charlie Sheen. He ain't seen a day in fucking jail. You understand that? Charlie Sheen ain't seen the inside of a damn police car, ever. You dig? But the minute we hold our head up high in victory with some shit that we've done and earned, you humble yourself, nigga. Oh yeah, what's Charlie Sheen has tiger blood. That nigga said he has tiger blood and he's winning. You say, black folks on Instagram rooting against Floyd. You know why? Because niggas, and I use the word very literally, will do anything to get in the good graces of the dominant society. Niggas will do and say anything because they know that people in the dominant society like to hear that. Niggas regurgitate anything else they hear other people say. Certain niggas. Wanting to be accepted niggas. You dig? Oh man, Charlie Sheen, what hasn't Charlie Sheen done? Charlie Sheen done all types of shit and ain't seen the inside of a police car, let alone a jail. They ain't never arrested this fool. But again, man, it was a great fight. Real good fight last night. Very good fight last night. And you got to watch out, man. There's a lot of coons out here. There's a lot of coons out here who want to be accepted. And also, man, there's a lot of agents out here that you got to be weary of as well. That's another thing. Because when I was chopping up game with brother Dick Gregory, he was hipping me to he was schooling me on a lot of people who were agents back in the 1960s. A lot of civil rights cats who were CIA agents, a lot of Black Panther dudes who were agents. He was just hipping me to a lot of stuff, and still talking about how that's prevalent now. And you got to look now, man. The agents now are still there. If you think they were heavy in the 60s, you better believe they're still around now. The agents now are cloaking themselves into the whole black movement. You got a lot of people within the so-called Black Power Afrocentric movement That's where the agents are. You understand that? There was an agent nigga that I had to block the other day who was clearly an agent. When you look at niggas' Facebook pages and see everything is just extra black, all types of Africa this, Africa that, Hotep, Hotep, red, black and green, Marcus Garvey, Hotep, Hotep, red, black and green, Africa, Africa, and the nigga ain't never been nowhere near Africa, and the nigga ain't never started no business. If you got a niggas doing all this black shit and you ain't never been to Africa, you ain't never started no business, you ain't never started no school, you ain't never done shit, but everything is black, 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 nigga, your ass is an agent as far as I'm concerned. That's like COINTELPRO. They got COINTELPRO on a higher level now. If these niggas, an agent meaning somebody who's an agent provocateur, somebody who's working in conjunction with law enforcement to dissipate and thwart any kind of movement going on. That irritated genie dude, nigga. Perfect example. Somebody sent me a link of somebody interviewing him about him being an agent, and he didn't give a good explanation. This dude named Irritated Genie, and I don't know too much about the guy, but what I do know, he's one of these brothers. He's on this fuck the cracker, black, 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 fuck cracker, the white man ain't shit, fuck all these crackers. He's video after video, fuck the cracker, white man ain't shit, all that back to back. They found out that this dude, I think CNN exposed him or something, one of the news networks, said that he works for Homeland Security. And they want him to lose his job at Homeland Security. They're like, Homeland Security, you're hiring this guy? And I don't think he got fired. And if you do all that, and the way he explained it, he was like, well, yeah, you know, I needed a job. But he didn't say he was an agent. There is no way in fuck you can be on the internet talking about fuck whitey, fuck fight, fuck white folks, fuck a cracker, and you work at Homeland Security and they let you do that. There is no way in fucking hell you are not an agent. Was it? Yeah, might have been Fox News that exposed the dude. There is no way in hell you're not an agent if you doing all that shit and you work for Homeland Security or just anywhere within a systematic job or whatever. You talking all that fuck whitey, fuck cracker, fuck whitey, and you work at Homeland Security and it's verified that you work at Homeland Security, and you just kind of making it seem like, oh, it's just a job. You still no, dude, no. No. Yeah, that Pastor Manning, he's an agent too. You dig? So you got to watch these old niggas, the fuck whitey, fuck whitey, fuck cracker, all that fuck whitey, fuck cracker talk, and niggas don't do anything. You don't have anything done. You don't have anything built. You don't have anything completed. You don't have any kind of mobilization going on. See, they're trying to fire him. You mean they trying to fire him? Either they are or they don't, dude. You don't do all that. If you work for stop, dude. I Heart Hip Hop, dude. Listen to what you're saying. Why are they trying to fire him? You think they didn't know about them videos before they hired him for Homeland Security, dude? You think they didn't know about them videos? You think they just knew about them videos? If you work for Homeland Security or any kind of federal job, they do an extensive background search on you. Let's be very real. So that's not even suspect. This dude, man, that spells agent. So you got to understand that, man. A lot of these niggas with all that Hotep shit on their pages, and then they got all that and they've never completed anything. You got to watch out for those dudes. You got to watch out for them. Yes, indeed. Yeah, how can you try to fire somebody? Either you fire them or you don't. Let me allow links here, family. Either you fire somebody or you don't. Say, what's some advice for a black man who is famous and of means so they won't set you up? Well, you got to have I think it's best to stay true to your base audience. Because the big mistake that a lot of black people make is that, well, I won't even say it's a mistake, it's almost a requirement. A lot of times the dominant society, man, when they bring you in, they make you cut your ties off to other black folks. And that's a mistake that people do. You allow them to make you do that, and you shouldn't do that. That's why I respect Steve Harvey, because Steve Harvey, he does a lot of stuff in the mainstream, but he'll do stuff like the Hoodie Awards, and he stays down with his base audience. And he said, man, I don't know when these TV shows are gonna be canceled, so I ain't trying to lose my audience, and that makes a lot of sense. And that's why I always try to keep it 100 with my base audience. Because most people who buy my books are actually white college students. Most people who buy like the Art of Mac and all that, that's why my book consistently sells for decades. It has consistently sold for decades. My book, The Art of Mackin', I can retire off that book. I don't have to do anything else. I can literally live off that book for the rest of my life. It has consistently sold for 15 years. It's just one of them books. Certain books, man, will just not stop selling. They just will keep promoting themselves to every generation, just like Iceberg Slim's books. You don't see any ads or advertisements for Iceberg Slim's books, but his books always sell. You dig? So when you have a hit book out, man, that's the thing. Writing a book or a best-selling book is a come up, because best-selling books always sell. You understand that? Best-selling books always sell. Books like The Coldest Winter Ever, they always sell. Books, if it's a bestseller, it will always sell, man. That's the thing. If you can write a real decent book in your life, try to do that. But a best-selling book will, and I'm talking about best-selling book that's based on the content of the book, not just a person who's like a celebrity at the time and they release a book. Just like Vanilla Ice back in the early 90s, I think he wrote a book, and it was a hot book for like a week or so just because he was the hottest white guy out at the time. You dig? But a book that's really based on its own merit, if it's thorough, it will continue to sell. I think a lot of them are, Donnell. I think a lot of them are. Yeah, just like 48 Laws of Power. That book is going to always sell. What's up, D-Man? Yeah, you said your brother works for Homeland Security. That's not it. Yeah, shit. I know they dig deep. I know like a motherfucker they dig deep in Homeland Security. Dude, this irritated genie guy, I don't even know how he can even explain or try to explain that. How he can explain that he's not an agent and you doing all that fuck the crack and you work for Homeland Security, dude. There's no way to explain that or to minimize that. Yeah, books like The ISIS Papers is always a bestseller. The Alchemist. Brandon, stop it now. I know Brandon's just saying random shit. Oh, the Huffington Post, they did a, let me see. Yeah, look, my man hit a link. He says, Ayo Kamathi, racist Homeland Security employee says war is on after being put on leave. After being put on, okay, let me read the article. Days after being put on leave by the Department of Homeland Security, Ayo Kamathi claimed on Sunday that the race war he has been promoting has already begun. Okay, let me stop right there. I'm not going to read the whole article. First of all, Homeland Security, if they put him on paid leave, they're just saying that on paper in front of the media. All right? The Art of Mackin' it was never distributed by a major publisher. It was always independent. Now my book, The Mac Within, was distributed by a major publisher. But let me say that the irritated genie, Homeland Security, they're just doing that for paper. They're just doing that for paperwork purposes. Don't think for a minute that Fox News brought his shenanigans on the internet to the attention of Homeland Security. Don't think that for a damn minute. The job of Homeland Security is to get in people's fucking business, to dig under rocks, to find people who don't want to be found. You think that they're going to have one of their own employees doing some shit that they don't know he's doing? Come on, dude. You think they got their own employee? Dude, I've been stopped by Homeland Security coming in from the airport, nigga. They were telling me shit about myself that I forgot. They were like, so yeah, we see you were arrested in Compton in '88. I'm like, God damn, I was. Nigga, you don't ever want to get stopped by Homeland Security because I was coming from Egypt. They were like, what were you doing in Egypt with a name like Tariq? Nigga, they were in my ass. They were on my ass at the airport. They started telling me all types of shit about myself. Like, hey, nigga, I don't know what you were doing over there, but we watching. I'm like, hey, I'm just over there vacationing and filming and shit, dude. You know, I'm doing some movies, you know. I'm not. Nigga, they treated me like a nigga on First 48. I almost started snitching on niggas I didn't know. I'm like, it was James, nigga. It was James and Kirby, nigga. They was just gonna rob the liquor store. I don't know. Look, okay, nigga, I bought $300 worth of dope. I was gonna flip it. I'm sorry. Shit. They were in my ass. This was a couple of years ago, dude. They got me when I was going and when I got back. They got me on my way there and when I got back, nigga. First, they got me right before I got on the plane. It's two agents came on the plane. It was me and Peanut going. They were like, "Can we?" They were talking to everybody. They was looking at everybody's ID. They were making it seem like a random search until they got to me, and then pulled me to the side. And then started asking a bunch of questions, and it was real funky where they got like real fucked up with it. It wasn't like, you know, at the airport they're kind of courteous. Can we see Yadi? They were like, what are you going to be doing? What are you going to Egypt for? What's in your bag? What are those books about? I'm like, well, you know, I'm just going over there. I'm just kind of visiting, sightseeing, and then they start talking crazy. They're like, look, do you want to get on the plane or not? Yeah, what are you talking about, dude? What is this? Just answer the question. They were on that shit. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? They were talking to me crazy. And then when I got back through customs coming back from Egypt, they were like, Mrs. Nasheed, when I went to get my thing, they before they stamped it, They typed some shit in and said, oh, Mr. Nasheed, we're going to have you go over here. They took me to a whole new room in the airport, in the Homeland Security room. I'm like, oh, shit. Say they beat Peanut with phone books. Man. But, yeah, they were asking me all types of questions, and they were digging, and they knew all types of shit from when I got arrested as a teenager. They were just, I'm like, whoa. I'm like, dude, I just went to Egypt to just sightsee. I'm just vacationing and looking at the pyramid. Dude. They did that because the thing is, black folks going international has always been a problem. Black folks doing anything international has always been a problem. That's why they did that. Black folks doing anything international has always been a problem. Just like y'all remember, man, when Malcolm X went to Mecca, he said there were so many agents out there watching him, it was ridiculous. Say, fuck waiting until he got back. They went out there to watch his ass. They've always done that, man. When brothers start getting international, they look at you. But yeah, somebody said, why is there such a backlash of African Americans in this country? There is a major backlash in this country, man, because is a system of benign neglect. Right now, people have been forced for the last 40, 50 years to hide their feelings about black people in America, to really hide their feelings. And you have to understand, in this country, man, racism is American as apple pie. You have to understand that. And for people hold grudges. You understand? Oh, nigga, I've been arrested many times. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I've been arrested many times. I've been in the LA County Jail so many fucking times. But remember, in the 1960s, man, understand this. In the 1960s, there was what's called forced integration. People really didn't want to integrate. People didn't want to give up their way of life. People didn't want to give up the status quo. People are still pissed off about the 1960s. Don't get it twisted. And that pissed off demeanor has been passed down. You understand? If it were up to the dominant society, we'd be back in the 1950s, which is where we're going. This is why when a Trayvon gets shot, people are like, yeah, good. When black folks get shot every fucking day by cops, it's like, good. When black schools are getting shut down, black folks are getting gentrified up out of the neighborhoods and hidden somewhere, it's like, good. Because now we're going back to Jim Crow. This is what I've been trying to say for the long. We're going back to the fucking Jim Crow era, which is what people have been wanting for years. So this is why we're doing Hidden Colors 3, The Rules of Racism, so black folks can really understand racial politics in this country. It's really important for black folks to understand it, because right now, it's getting very dangerous for black folks. Being ignorant about shit right now is not even an option no more. Being ignorant about racial politics, it's not going to be an option, because now it's getting dangerous for black people again. This is why random black people who are totally innocent are just getting shot left and right by cops, and the cops are getting off. This is why this shit is happening over and over again, because now the time now is to put black folks in their place. This is why we need to understand racial politics. We got to get Hidden Colors 3 popping, man. This is why I need people to support this thing. This is why I need brothers and sisters to support, because we just don't have the option to bullshit no more, man. We don't have the option to bullshit around and play games no more. You dig? A brother, like I said at the beginning of the show, was a brother who was in a car accident. This brother went to get help, and the cops shot this dude numerous times. Yesterday? I think this happened yesterday. This is happening over and over again, man. It's getting real crazy out here. And again, just like with Floyd Mayweather, you see this brother, and that disturbed me when I saw the fight and I saw people booing Floyd Mayweather. That really disturbed me. You see this anger towards black people that's formulating again. So we got to prep up, man. That's what I'm saying. But black folks are going to be like the grasshopper in the ant. You're going to be like the grasshopper that's out here fucking around until it's too late. Hey, man, that scared shit ain't happening no more. And again, a lot of times they're targeting our children. Man, my daughter is 13 years old. She's in 8th grade. My daughter is 13 years old in 8th grade. They just started school. Now, my daughter, she goes to a private school down in Los Angeles, but it's a predominantly black school. But there are a lot of Latino kids there too, but it's a predominantly black school down in Los Angeles. Decent school. They got, some cool teachers there. Now, there's a Caucasian teacher, female teacher she has, who's a history teacher. And again, this is a new teacher, so they just started school about a week or so ago. And when I had her this weekend, she was telling me about the teachers and the classes, and she was like, the history teacher is kind of saying little slick stuff. Because my daughter, she watches my movies, so my daughter knows shit. So my daughter knows when somebody's saying something slick or doing something slick. She kind of gets it. My daughter knows the game a little bit. And the teacher she was saying some real low-key slick shit. The teacher was talking about slavery. And then the teacher said to the class, and you know that blacks sold other blacks in slavery too. So it wasn't just white people's fault. So I guess that was the first form of black on black crime. And she told my daughter's class this, and I'm like, do I need to go up to this motherfucking school? Nigga, I was hot when she said that shit. I almost turned the car around. I'm like, do I need to go up here and holler at the principal of this motherfucker to say some shit like that? But if I did, they'd probably play dumb, and then, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that pissed me the fuck off. You dig what I'm saying? And that reminds me of the TV show Everybody Hates Chris. Y'all remember the show Everybody Hates Chris? And Chris, as a kid, he went to this school, a mixed school, a white school or whatever, and he had a white teacher, and the teacher would always say little slick, fucked up shit to him. Y'all remember that show? The teacher always said this little slick shit with a smile on her face. Yeah, the teacher would be like, "Hey, Chris, do you what would she say?" The teacher would say, "Well, Chris, can you count the number of food stamps?" Just say some real slick shit. But yeah, the teacher, my daughter keeps telling me little shit that the teacher is saying to the class, and obviously it sounds like the teacher's some kind of right winger or something. Because the teacher was like, I guess slavery was like black on black crime. And then the teacher, at the beginning when they first went to class, she was like, "Now, class, we can't have any bad language in the room, especially the N-word, because if I can't say it, you can't say it either." Okay, I understand you don't want the kids using bad language, but what the fuck is all that shit? You dig? That's that old Bill O'Reilly shit she's saying. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the teacher is saying all types of little slick stuff, and I'm going to have to go down to the school. I'm going to go down to the school whenever they're having the next parents-teacher meeting. So, yeah, I'll probably have my daughter tape some of that shit this teacher's talking about. And this is why it's very important to have our own schools and to teach our children, because, again, they start early. That's why I prep my kids early. I prep them early so when they hear bullshit, they know it's bullshit. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, this teacher's saying just one too many little slick ass comments for me. Especially when you have a class of predominantly black kids. You dig? And that teachers like that, those will be the first ones to send black kids to special ed classes. No, I'm not gonna let that pass. No, I'm gonna go down there to one of the student meetings, the parent teacher meetings, and holler at them about that and see what's going on and see what the fuck she's talking about, and why doesn't she stick with the damn curriculum or whatever that is. And also, I want to find out what the curriculum is at that school. I know this is my daughter's last year there, but still, I'm all that old slick shit ain't gonna pop off. Because that's the thing, people, man. We got to start understanding what's being done to our kids, and we're going to go deep into that in Hidden Colors 3. You understand? But we got to understand what they be doing to our kids. They say little shit to our kids on a regular basis, and they indoctrinate them with a lot of bullshit. You dig? Yeah, she sounds like one of them Fox News people. She sits up being on watching Fox News and getting all that rhetoric, and then you have to go down here and teach a bunch of people that you secretly despise. You understand? And I was going to have my daughter go to another school, you dig, closer to me, because she wants to stay at my house full time. She stays with me on the weekends, stays with her mother down in LA. And the thing is, just because you go to a predominantly black attended school, you got to have teachers who are teaching a good curriculum. You understand? It's very important that your teachers are thorough. Just because the whole school is black, you got some people in there who despise your students teaching them. You're back in you're out of the water and into the frying pan, so to speak. So that's the thing, man. We gotta. And I know Brother Umar Johnson is putting together a school, and I support him all the way. I'm ready for that brother to let me know where he wants to start his school, and I will make the first donation to it. I would love to help that brother out with his school. I'll be the first one to help finance that, because we need that, man. We got it. This is why I do the Hidden Colors series, so that your children can have the real information. And when they have that, like when you watch Hidden Colors 1 or 2 and in upcoming 3, now you have a filter. You have what I call the filter of truth. So now when you hear bullshit, that's going to raise your antennas. You're going to like, okay. Because I tell my daughter this, because, you know, I can't be in the class 24/7, but I always say, learn what you need to do to get your grades popping, but also learn what they're not teaching you. I teach my daughter this all the time. I say, sweetheart, learn what you need to learn to make A's and B's to pass the class, but also understand what they're not telling you. Learn that too, because that's the most important thing. Learn what they're not telling you and reject when they try to run game on you. All right? Because, like, again, my daughter, you know, she reads books around my house and she knows what Africa looks like and Egypt looks like. And when she showed me one of her textbooks, well, this is when she was in the 6th grade, and they had like a bunch of white Egyptians in there, and she knows they don't. When you explain to a kid, when they understand it, kids are they use basic logic. It's like, if Egypt was in Africa and the Egyptians were African, who are these white people? That's a very simple question. Who are all these white people in this book? I'm like, there's bullshit in that book. You dig? So this is why we gotta educate our children. We really gotta educate our children. And we gotta invest in educating our children. We gotta stop fucking around. And the thing is, we're so used to getting freebies from the government to give us grants and loans. We just say, fuck it, that's good enough. And that's not good enough, man. We gotta really use our own resources to educate our children. The name of the book I got from Zanzibar, it is at my house. That book is at my house. But it's basically a book telling about the history of Zanzibar. Yeah, that's another thing too. You expose them to different countries as well. You expose your kids to different countries as well. Because again, my daughter, she's been to different countries with me. She's been to Spain. And, you know, she knows. And when we went to Spain, I'm schooling her as we go to Spain. Because when she was telling me something about the teacher teaching them about how America was initially influenced by Spain and all that, they always leave out what influenced Spain. And when I told her when we went to Spain, I showed her all the Moorish architecture. All the architecture in Spain that looks exactly like the architecture that was in North Africa and in Zanzibar that had the Islamic cadence to it. You dig? Where I'm speaking next, I'm going to be in Nashville, Tennessee Saturday. Y'all, that's why y'all need to come see me in Nashville. Come out and see me in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm going to be spitting some hot fire. Yeah, I've been to Cordoba. I was all over Spain. The only place I didn't go in Spain, I didn't go to Barcelona. But when I was in Spain, I was staying in Madrid. I went to Madrid, Cordoba, Toledo, Granada. Spain is beautiful, man. Looking at all that Moorish architecture out there, beautiful place. Yeah, to get tickets to see me in Nashville, go to TariqLive.com. TariqLive.com. Yeah, Barcelona is now the biggest city in Spain. But a serious, I talked about that before. You know, it sounds like they're trying to get in proximity of Iran and all that stuff. That's what they're trying to do. Did y'all see that story about the there was this couple, this family, they had a babysitter for their baby. They had like a 7-month-old baby, and the babysitter turned out, you know, like a fat white lady who's everybody's white in this story, by the way. But the babysitter, where was this? Is in Virginia somewhere, I think. They did a background search on the babysitter and everything's turned out cool in the background search. She didn't have no record or nothing like that. And every time the babysitter would come over, the family dog would act real funny. You heard about this? Whenever the babysitter come over, the dog would just trip the fuck out. And the dog ain't never acted like that. But, the dog didn't act like that. But the dog was showing out when the babysitter came over. And the dog was real protective of the baby. Like the dog would run over and just stand in front of the baby whenever the babysitter would come over. So the family's like, okay, this looks strange. So what they did, they put an iPhone under the sofa when they were gone while the baby was with the babysitter. And they overheard the babysitter smacking the kid, cursing the kid out in the whole 9 yards. And then they ended up arresting the babysitter. So shout out to the dog. The dog told on her ass. The dog, them animals be knowing what's up. Nigga, I love animals. I love the animals will let you know what the fuck is popping sometimes. Animals like, man, get this hoe up out of here. Roof. This motherfucker ain't the one need to be up in here. Roof. The dog spilled the beans on her ass. You dig? And that's why, man, me and Peanut, man, we're real funny style about, baby, because right now we're looking for babysitters and, we got to put TJ in like little daycare things while we're out and about doing our thing. And there's, daycares around our area. And we're real funny style about that because, yeah, Lassie was a snitch, but that's a good snitch. But yeah, that's one of my biggest fears, man. Bringing some psychopath, around your goddamn kid. Hold on. What's wrong with this thing? Hold on. Whoop. Am I recording? Hold on. My thing is freezing up, family. Hold on. Can you guys see me? Okay, I can't see the chat room. Hold on. 1 second. Hold on, family. Okay, there we go. Yeah, my chats. Hold on. What the fuck is up with my thing? Hold on 1 second, family. I hope y'all can see me, man. My thing just started acting real funny style. Okay, there you go. All right. Okay, can you guys see me, hear me? For some reason, I dropped out of the chat room for a second. Let me, let me mod you over again, Double Diva. Yeah, for some reason, my thing, I allow links. Okay, you should be getting links. Yeah, we deep up in here tonight. We got over 800. Yeah, we over 800 people. Shout out to everybody. Everybody go to TariqElite.com. These are going to be on sale pretty soon. The leather Tariq Elite jackets, they're going to be on sale soon on the Tariq Elite website. The leather Letterman jackets, man, they're off the chain. They're going to be on sale. They're going to retail in stores for like $250, but I'm going to have them limited edition on the website for about $150 for the family. Oh, they're tight, man. Y'all going to look real fly. They're going to be on sale in a few weeks. And you guys can get the T-shirts because it's still hot as hell. I'm not going to have the leather jackets on until it gets a little colder. But get the T-shirts now at TariqElite.com, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. My sister hit me up. Like I said, does a ski mask come with it free? Hilarious. What's up, Jay? We talk real deep about race in Hidden Colors 3. You just got to see it. It's kind of hard to it because there's so much deep stuff in it. What's going on with my lights in here? It's so much deep stuff in it. Have I ever thought about going to Flint, Michigan? Yeah, if they bring me out there, man. Yeah, if they bring me out there. Yeah, my jackets are tight, man. My jackets are fly. Yeah, my jackets are fly. The FEMA preparing for a major event in Region 3, Virginia. Increased rations, troops, antibiotics. Man, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's time. We got to stay up on our game right now, man. Oh, I mean, I can't wait to see Breaking Bad. What time is it now? I'm going to catch it, I guess, when it comes back on at 11. What time does it? I know it comes on at 9 in L.A., and I know it comes back on at 11 in L.A., right? Where are my L.A. people? What's up, H Cube? Should you be weary of women whose exes are in jail? Yeah. Well, I mean, how do you know if he's an ex? How do you know he's an ex? I mean, is he a factor in jail? I mean, is she still messing with the dude? That's the thing you need to learn. Is she still messing with the dude? That's the thing. Because women say that a dude is their ex or whatever and he's in jail, but he's only the ex until he gets out. You dig? And also, you don't know if she's... Oh, man, what the hell is wrong with the chat room, man? Hold on. Hold on, let me do this. Hold on, because my chat... Hold on. Harvest. Okay, hold on. Hold on, my sister's texting me. Hold on. Let me do this. Let me get my chat room popping this way. Hold on, let me get my chat room popping this way because it keeps acting funny. It keeps acting funny here. And there's some paranormal activity going on in my office here. So, got lights flickering and all that. So I'm trying to see who's up in the chat room. So they're building centers out in Texas with housing, shopping, resorts, man-made lakes. I mean, there's a lot of stuff, man, black folks can do. If 1,000... And this is why in Hidden Colors 3... I'm going to school people on a lot of black businesses that people don't even know about. Because that's another thing, man. We got to be inspired to get back to our black business shit. Because, man, we just have forgotten that we can do shit on our own. I mean, my God. There's so much we can do on our own, and there's so much we've done on our own, and it's been deliberately hidden. So I guess a lot of us are not as inspired as we should be. You dig? But there's a lot of stuff we can do, man, if cats just stop, hating on each other for 5 minutes and just say, hey, look, this is going to be in our best interest to get shit popping. Because we don't have a choice. We got to get it popping. The first step in self-publishing a book, well, they got what's called now print on demand, which is the hot new thing now because... a lot of bookstores, brick and mortar bookstores are closing down because shit, we went to buy a book the other day and I couldn't find no physical bookstore out in the valley where I live. There are very few physical bookstores. So most people get their books online, which is a good thing now. So now everything is equal. So now you can just do a print on demand book. You can go toe to toe with the majors and basically just focus on promotion. So there's a lot of print-on-demand websites like Lightning Source, I think Lulu.com, CreateSpace, people like that. Yeah, Diva. Hold on, let me make you a mod again. I know it keeps going in and off. That's true, James Earl. See, a lot of us don't know what's possible because we don't know what people like us have done historically. And this is why it's important for us to get our history and our story out there because ain't nobody else going to tell it, man. Some of the stuff that I've been uncovering especially for Hidden Colors 3. I mean, you guys know how deep Hidden Colors 1 and 2 is, and Hidden Colors 3, we're focusing on a lot of information here in America, and there's so much shit that we created here. Dude, there's so much shit that we've created here that has been stolen or hidden. It's ridiculous, dude. You dig? And that's why, man, with Hidden Colors 3, we should have had $1 million raised overnight, man. You know, I'm glad that we got a lot of momentum going with Hidden Colors 3. But on Kickstarter, man, as thorough as Hidden Colors 1 and 2 has been, and as impactful as it has been, man, we should have gotten $1 million in a damn week. You dig? If all these other people on Kickstarter, they can raise money for Butterflies and Bumblebee movies, they make a movie with their iPhone and get $500,000 in a week, we can easily do that. The thing is, man, with us, when it comes to education, there's something that, and I'm not talking about you, I'm just talking about the black masses. When it comes to education or doing something that's going to support education, we have this, we've gotten very lazy because other people have said, hey, we'll give you some money for education, we'll fund you. And we're like, fuck, that's free money right there, we'll take it. What you don't know is that there's stipulations with the free fucking money when other people are giving it to you. When other people are giving it to you, there's stipulations. So the stipulation is, don't tell the truth, nigga. We'll give you this grant, we'll give you this loan, but keep reminding people how cool slavery was. Slavery wasn't that bad now, was it? If I give you this little money, don't make Hidden Colors, make The Butler, and let people know how good it is to be humble and be a good butler, be a good nigga. You understand? So the thing is, what's stopping us from getting the money on our own, raising the money amongst each other? That's the name of the game. Because other people, we're going to keep getting Butlers, The Help, The Blind Side, 12 Years a Slave, 12 more years a slave. We're going to keep getting that shit if we don't say, hey, look, we're going to take control over our images, over our knowledge, over our education. And dude, the people that I got for Hidden Colors 3, we should have $2 million. The heavyweights I got, dude, the heavyweights I got for Hidden Colors, I got some game spitters, man. The heavyweights I got for Hidden Colors 3, we should have a $2 fucking million for the shit, how impactful this is going to be. This is not something that's just going to be entertaining. It's something that's needed. Again, but remember the old adage, a lot of times black folks, we beg for what, or pay for what we want, beg for what we need. Now, what is up with Ustream, man, in the goddamn chat room? Okay, I can't even see the chat room with this shit, dude. All right. Y'all chat room messing up too? What is this? Oh yeah, Paul Mooney's a beast with it. Oh yeah, y'all's are tripping too. Yeah, I guess all of our, yeah. Okay, the Kickstarter page. Yeah, the Kickstarter page is go to Kicks. Anybody have the link? Let me see if I can link it in here. The link is Kickstarter.com, and then type in Tariq. Type in Hidden Colors 3. Type in Hidden Colors 3. God damn, my sister's texting me. Yeah, my battery is dying. I don't have my battery charger here. Yeah, you know, we're making progress, but it could be so much better. You dig what I'm saying? With Hidden Colors 3, and I'm grateful for all you brothers and sisters that have donated. Dude, with Hidden Colors 3, as impactful as this movie has been, they're teaching this movie in schools around the country. There's too many of us fucking off money on, I mean, niggas be at the club making it rain. People are buying $1,000 bundles of fucking weave. Nobody can put $2 or $3 for an educational film that has proven to be a hit with kids and schools around the fucking world. We just got to give more of a fuck about these kids. We got to give more than we got to care more about these goddamn kids. That's my thing, man. I want the next generation to be up on I want us to be up on the game, but I need the next generation to be up on game. Oh, Paul Mooney is spitting that hot fire. Paul Mooney is spitting that hot fire. And I don't know what Ustream is doing. Oh, yeah, I know the black man created the gas mask. Wait till you learn some of the other shit, dude. Some of the shit that we owned in this country that's been hidden. Dude, there's a lot of shit that black folks owned in America. Y'all gonna find out in Hidden Colors 3, there's a whole bunch of shit that we owned that was just taken. Dude, and then you never hear about it. He shows Hidden Colors to prisons. Yeah, dude, they showing this shit in prisons, schools, universities. Man, they teaching this shit in classes. There's no way we shouldn't have a couple of million fucking dollars. We only got 21,000. I know it's only a few days, but we got to do better than that. With this shit, as much as we got it popping. Yes, I will see you guys in Nashville. Yes, indeed. Yes, next Saturday, I will see you in Nashville. The Masters got a whole good nigga. Oh, yeah. See, that's the thing, man. With a lot of times when you see slavery, when people talk about it, unless this is what they do. Either they make it seem like, well, it wasn't that bad, or they give you a white savior. That's what they do. If they fund it, they give you a white savior. And there's a lot of stuff about slavery that we don't know about, that we're gonna chop up game with about in Hidden Colors 3. So it's gonna be heavy. It's gonna be very, very heavy. Yo, you get Claude Anderson's book, Powernomics, Black Labor, White Wealth. I don't know when I'm coming back to Houston. When the promoters bring me back, and next time I go, I'm making the promoters give me every dime of my money before I get on stage. I know, Veronica Mars, that shit made $2 million in one day. They raised $2 million for a Veronica Mars movie in one day. See, the thing, and I always say this, man, other people within the dominant society, it ain't about a whole lot of money. They just immediately get on the same page. If they say we like something, they like it, we're going to support it. It's just that simple. We want something, we're going to get together instinctively and make it happen to bring it back. That's where, for some reason, I don't know, black people are afraid to do that. We can get anything done we want to get done. We just got to get on the same page and say, hey, let's fucking do it. Here's my dollar. Here's your dollar. That's how we used to do it back in the day. We used to do that. And that's what we're going to talk about in Hidden Colors 3, how there's so many black businesses that were popping off that were very successful. And what happened is that people would just go around the neighborhood and say, hey, look, I want to start a business. Let's start it together. Let's get your money. Let's get your money. Let's put it all together and let's just get it popping. And they would just get it popping. It wasn't even rocket science. With us now, it's like, hey, man, let's get this thing popping. We got this movie. Let's get this popping so we can educate the masses. Oh, man, I would, but the strip club is having a 2-for-1 table dance tonight, though, nigga. God damn, man. I got a stack of ones, but damn, there's a stripper, man, that I owe this to. The sister, same way. I would, brother, but there's some new red bottoms that I'm looking at. Well, you know, Sally's Beauty Supply then came out with the new Malaysian Remy. I gotta get that. You dig? So we fuck our money off on nigger trinkets in order to get some immediate bullshit gratification. The nigger trinkets ain't what's popping. That's why people ask me people always say to me for years, how do you travel? How do you start shit popping? How do you get shit popping? Number one, I don't waste my money on nigger trinkets. That's number one. and I have nice cars now, but I wait till I get my business popping before I get nice cars. I wait to get my homes popping before I get nice cars. See, niggas hustle backwards. They get nice shit first before they can really afford it. You get nice shit on layaway or on credit. You dig what I'm saying? You get shit popping by investing your money in something productive, in something that's going to be beneficial in the long run. You dig? You can get nigga trinkets when all your other business is handled. You know, every now and then you can get some quirky bullshit when you got everything else popping. Like, there are people who are very wealthy and they collect bottle tops. That's just their hobby. Like, look, I'm a millionaire, but I just got a thing about collecting bottle tops, and I got a whole room for bottle tops. That's cool after you collect, you get your business popping. Niggas, and I'm using the word literally, hustle fucking backwards. We want weaves, sneakers, and all this dumb shit before we handle business because a lot of us don't think far in the future. Niggas want to swag the fuck out without really investing in themselves. You just want to floss for niggas. I know, Hidden Colors 4, nigga trinkets. You dig? But I invest, I don't do the nigga trinket thing. I don't trick my money off. You never see me in a goddamn strip clubs. You'd be surprised how much money you'll save just by not doing nigga shit. Nigga shit is costly at the end of the day. Because I don't drink. I don't spend money on drinking. I don't smoke weed. You know how much money niggas spend on weed? Niggas spend a lot of money on weed. You smoke your money up. You drink your money up. You trick your money up. And then you wonder why you ain't got it popping. Those little weed bags, that adds up to a lot of money if you don't smoke. If you stop smoking and tricking off your money at the damn strip club every week and getting your little Mr. C on, you dig? You'll be surprised how much money you'll stack up. You dig? When I get extra paper, I'm like, what business am I going to start? I start businesses at the drop of a hat. I'm in one of my businesses now. This is my office now. This is one of my offices now. You see those shirts right there? That row of shirts in my office. There's shirts on the floor. You dig? So this is just one of my businesses. Those are shirts. I got shirts and clothes all over here. You dig? And I got all types of shit in the other room. And I give you guys a tour of my office probably when I get back from my lecture next week. I give you guys a tour. But again, man, you know, I practice what I preach because a lot of niggas be on that. Yeah, what we need to do, my brother, see, what we need to do is, first of all, say death to the cracker. First of all, death to the cracker. And then we need to go back to Africa, brother. And then we need to bond with the African brothers. And then what we need to do, brother, is start our own businesses. Hold on one second. All right, brother. And then we need to start our own businesses, brother, and then go back to Africa and then get us some African queens and about two or three African wives and then marry our African queens and then marry some more African queens, my brother. And, you know, okay, well, nigga, why don't you do that? All right, nigga, do that. I hate when niggas sit up and talk about what you should do for a million years and don't ever do it. You dig? Niggas talk this shit. No, I'm not talking about anybody in particular. There's a lot of niggas who talk this shit about what they should do and just never do it. All right, nigga, do it. We're going to start businesses, do it. Start your fucking business. Nigga said, look like a porn audition room. Hilarious. And yeah, I got your mom coming up for an audition now, nigga. I got a new movie called Chocolate MILFs, and your mom is going to be the co-star, nigga. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, nigga. Nigga said like a porn room. Hilarious. It's going to be popping. Me and your moms, nigga. And your moms came in and your moms gave us an audition tape. This is her right here.
Jackson, Tyson, Jordan, Game 6.
There you go. So I'm gonna have to let her know that she might not get the job yet. You dig? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Man, man, man. Says he's sweating already. Hilarious. Man, man, man. Yeah, somebody's auntie showing the fuck out. Man, man, man. But again, like I said, man, y'all support the Hidden Colors 3, man. We definitely need to get this paper up, man. The minimum we're trying to get is only what, $50,000, dude. That's shit. If everybody on my Twitter gave fucking a buck, we can get that popping. Hell, if we can get all the people on my Facebook pages to give like $5, we could have knocked that out. You dig what I'm saying? So the shit we asked for is not even a whole hell of a lot of money. It's like little simple shit we can do that, you know, it takes us a minute to do that we should be able to knock out very quickly. We should be able to get shit popping like 50 grand. That should be raised overnight. And again, in a couple of days, we did raise 21,000, which is a great thing. And I'm very grateful to my listeners for that. I'm very grateful to that. And again, I'm already for Hidden Colors 3. I'm already spending a whole lot of money in that now because we're traveling and filming as we speak, even before we have the money from Kickstarter. So there's a lot of money already going into it. And these movies actually cost like hundreds of thousands of dollars to do to make it look right. That's why Hidden Colors 1 and 2 look so crisp. Because I make sure the shit looks right. And that's another thing, man. When it comes to our history, we got to stop making it look janky. A lot of times when you see people dropping some real knowledge, it's on a grainy video with kids crying in the back and shit like that. And, you know, I want to make our shit fly, man. I want to make our shit real fly, crisp, polished, so it can go neck and neck and toe to toe with all of the other major stuff that's out there. That's my whole thing. Just the quality and I like the production to be real tight. I like the production to be very, very crisp. Yeah, no funky finger production. You dig? Because man, the archive footage and all those archive pictures, see, that's where a lot of the money goes. A lot of the money goes into that. That shit is not cheap. That shit is not cheap. And a lot of money goes into the post-production, into the edit. You know, the money goes into a lot of the shit. The traveling with the equipment. So it's a lot of shit. Yeah, shout out to Arsenio Hall. I've been watching his show. I make it a point to watch Arsenio's show every day. And his show is good. I love Arsenio's show. Arsenio's show is good. It's better than these other shits that's on there, these other late night shows. Arsenio's show is good. Arsenio's show is good. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, cats, and I see black folks hating on Arsenio, but what shows, late night shows, are better than Arsenio? Please explain. What late night show is better than Arsenio? I'm rooting for Arsenio. So will Hidden Colors 3 be the last one? I don't know. I don't know. That I don't know. It just depends. If people want to see more, I give them more. Arsenio gives great interviews. Very good interviews. Yes, he does. What's going on, Max, that dude? Well, the ladies said, all the ladies in the room press 5. We still in here deep. We 750 deep up in here. All the ladies press 5. All the ladies press 5 if you're lovely. Where you at, ladies? And again, like I said, the Mayweather fight was a great fight. I wonder who he's going to fight next. I wonder who Mayweather is going to fight next. And all that good stuff. Let me give you all the link to Hidden Colors 3, by the way. Because right now we're at 22,000. Let me give y'all the link again. Y'all go to Kickstarter.com. Let me see. Kickstarter.com. Hold on. Hold on. And then type in Hidden Colors 3. All right, now this is the link. Can y'all see this link for Hidden Colors 3, ladies and gentlemen, for Kickstarter? Hidden Colors 3 on Kickstarter. So that's the link for Hidden Colors 3 on Kickstarter, ladies and gentlemen. We need everybody to get involved with that. And again, y'all come join me in Nashville. Anybody here from Nashville? What goes on in Nashville at because we're gonna be there Friday night and Saturday night. What clubs pop off in Nashville? I ain't talking about one of them clubs where Caroline Mason's gonna be out there with goddamn yellow tape. Cause I guess we're gonna hit up a club out there in Nashville. Y'all can't see the link? No link? Okay, let me allow links. Okay. Allow links. All right. Because yeah, we're gonna get it popping in Nashville Saturday night. We're gonna see what's popping out there. And I'm gonna eat me a barbecue sandwich out there in Nashville. I know they got some good ass barbecue out there. All right, y'all, can y'all see the links? There you go. That's the link. What's up, Zahir? You're in Florida? Yeah, y'all come on out and man, chop up game with me in Nashville, Tennessee, man. If you're in Atlanta, drive on over from Atlanta to Nashville. And again, the tickets are real cheap, man. I think the tickets are only $20. So you go to TariqLive.com and there's a link where you can get tickets. You can go to Ticketmaster.com and get tickets to join me in Nashville. We're going to have a great time. Freddie, you say Hidden Colors is too expensive? Nigga, it is not that expensive. Hidden Colors is usually retails between $20 and $26. That's not expensive whatsoever. It usually retails between $20 and $26. It is not that expensive, and you be the same nigga who will line up in front of the mall to get $200 Jordans. Don't hit me with that it's expensive shit. Niggas will be the first one. You will stab a nigga for standing in your place in line to get them $200 Jordans. Yeah, I think he's a troll. And that's another thing, too. Watch out for the trolls. Y'all notice, man, with Hidden Colors, whenever I do the Hidden Color series, whenever I do a new one, the trolls just happen to come out in droves. They come out the woodworks. So y'all watch out for the trolls. Y'all watch out for that because you got undercover, I call them keyboard clan members who will come out on message boards and Facebook pages and Twitter and try to dissipate the energy of the movie. Even on the trailer, and people on YouTube, you know, they come out talking shit. Because when you do something that you're supposed to do as far as being a black person and telling real history, that's when people get nervous. You understand that? They start trolling heavy. Oh, they probably are trolling on message boards. And you look at YouTube. Dude, look at YouTube. They be trolling on YouTube. Oh, these niggas are trying to revise history. The Egyptians weren't black. The Olmecs weren't black just because. Somebody emailed me with some fake Facebook page trying to debate me, some debate on my message board. Not my message board, but on Facebook messaging. Talking about the Olmecs. So yeah, y'all talk about the Olmecs and Hidden Colors and said they were black. There's no evidence in that. I'm like, well, they clearly have Africoid features. I mean, when motherfuckers have big fucking lips and big ass nose and you got braids and some of the Olmecs have like damn high tops and flat tops and shit, that's pretty much African. Well, he's like, well, shit, just because they have all that, big noses and big lips and braided hair don't mean necessarily you're African. Only it don't mean you're a Caucasian. So what you trying to say, motherfucker? What are you trying to say? Well, they don't look African to me. Well, that's because you're in denial, motherfucker. Fuck out of here. Yeah, Booker T. Coleman is in Hidden Colors 3. What's up? The famous phenomenon say you have a lot of black women that hate Tariq Elite. That is not true. That is not true. A lot of black women do not hate me. That is not true at all. Majority of black women absolutely love what I do. That's why black women buy my books. My book, Player Be Played, is a huge bestseller. It is still a bestseller now. Black women absolutely love what I do. That don't let just one or two females on like a couple of Facebook pages or Twitter fool you. You have like a group of like black feminists who don't like what I do, but they don't count. Nobody takes them seriously. Black women like what I do. They rock with it. That's what's up. I know Shy Star don't hate. I know women, these sisters don't hate. I know for a fact they don't hate. So many fine sisters that like my stuff, and the messages I get from sisters trying to get down, and I say, I rebuke you and your lust demons, woman. I rebuke it. The sisters always trying to get down. When I go on tour, the sisters be cooperating, but I say, look, Satan, you a liar. Back up with that pussy. So I know the sisters are cooperating. Sisters love what I do. Sisters absolutely love what I do. Yes, indeed. Booker T. Coleman is that brother, man. I love that brother. I absolutely love that brother. Yes, indeed. High Double Lever is here. Yes, indeed. Bind up your loins, Harley. Hilarious. I don't know what happened to Cassandra the Caller, which I still think to this day is a dude. But Cassandra was hilarious. I wonder what happened to Cassandra. Cassandra's probably still trolling around. And probably somebody might have recognized her / his voice. Because I still think Cassandra was a dude. Cassandra was funny back in the day. Cassandra was funny. Yeah, I heard about what she did she tried to do anthology. See, why does black content? Okay, Freddie, now you're trolling. You're trolling, Freddie. Freddie, you're trolling, dude. Why does black conscious information cost so much? It really doesn't. Black conscious information doesn't cost no more than any other information, dude. Go shout out to my dude down in the Nubian bookstore in Atlanta. This brother has excellent books. If you're in Atlanta, go down to the Nubian bookstore in Atlanta. Google that and go there. This brother, his books, same price as every other bookstore in the country. Great information. He sells DVDs, same price as every other DVD in the country. So the information is not extra. It doesn't cost extra. The thing is, niggas like you, Freddie, think that because it's educational, you should get it for free. You think niggerish. That's nigger thinking. It's like, oh, the minute you find out it's something that you need, you're like, oh, damn, well, shit, if I need it, you should give it to me instead of paying for what you need. Black folks get out of the habit of paying for the shit they need. Black folks pay for all the shit they don't need. Black folks will pay top dollar for the shit they don't need. All the shit that's disposable, we will take out a loan and buy the shit if we have to buy it. We pay for everything that is not necessary. But the minute somebody says, okay, hey, you need this education. Oh, shit, let me go ahead and see if I can get a grant for that. If I need that, well, shit, I think I can go get me a little loan. You dig? But nigga, you won't go up into Sally's Beauty Supply and say, hey, goddamn, this Remy weave is too much. This edge control gel is just a little bit too much. This Hawaiian silky hair relaxer costs too much. You don't say that. Niggas don't say, hey man, these spinning rims cost too much. Niggas don't say that. You never hear that. Nigga, this candy paint on this car costs too much. You never hear that. Niggas brag about how much they paid for nigga shit. Nigga trinkets, you brag about how much you paid. Nigga, I paid 3 G's to get candy paint on my shit, nigga. 3 G's on the paint, 1,500 per tire on the rims, nigga. My lady got her the $800 red bottoms, nigga. The Birkin bag, $1,500. Hey man, Hidden Colors 2 is out. $20. Damn, nigga, you trying to break a motherfucker. $20, damn. Come on, son. Nigga, switch up. You try to educate a nigga, he ain't got no money no more. The minute you try to give a nigga some education, now he broke. The nigga at the club the night before with all types of bottles. Nigga, bottles, sparklers. Psst. Yeah, nigga. We got Ciroc, Patron, Hen, Hypnotic, nigga. Mixing this shit together. The next day, hey, nigga, I saw you at the club. I saw your Instagram pictures, man. You were turning it up at the club. Check it out, man. We need about $40 for Hidden Colors 3. We're making that. Damn, dude. Well, dude, I got this little money coming in on Thursdays. This little disability check I got because I hurt myself at the club, and I'm suing them. And when I get this little disability, you know, niggas start coming up with all types of excuses then. Your disability check then come. Your child support is garnishing your shit. Now you got a million excuses when it comes to educating and doing some shit we need done. My God. Niggas, boy. God damn, this shit is acting up again. This shit is acting up again, ladies and gentlemen. My Lord. My Lord. Let's see what this thing is doing. Because my chat room, is it acting up on you guys too? It keeps going in and out. I don't know why it's doing that. I do not know why it's doing that. What the hell is this? Okay. Okay, there we go. I think it's working on here. There we go. Nigga, the edge control gel. They never say that shit costs too much. Well, we stock up on the nigga shit. But now we got this movie that we trying to educate people. And now we see thumbs twiddling. We should have $3 million for Hidden Colors 3. If Ustream acting up on y'all, like, yeah, it went out on me too, man. I don't know what's up with this thing, man. Ustream is acting a damn fool tonight. Ustream is showing out. My God. What's up, Monte? You said you can't buy a pair of shoes for $30. Yeah, it's on that bullshit tonight. Where are my LA people? Who's in LA? What time does Breaking Bad come on again in LA? I know it comes on at 9 o'clock in LA, and it comes on again at I think 11, right? And we still deep up in here. How many folks we got in here? We still deep. We still got the family up in here. But yeah, go to TariqElite.com, ladies and gentlemen, and get your shirts. Get the Olmec shirts, get the Liberty shirts, get the No Justice shirts, get the the Heraldry shirts. Get all the shirts at TariqElite.com, ladies and gentlemen. And again, the leather jackets are going to be on sale soon, and we got the new international aviator glasses. They're going to be on sale in about a week, so you guys are going to love that as well. I think I'm gonna have some stuff for sale, not too much stuff for sale down in Nashville that you guys can get. The Game Advisor, yeah, I was talking about the Game Advisor with Peanut earlier because I've been working on that book for the longest, but I got so much other stuff I have to knock out. So, the Breaking Bad is a good show. Breaking Bad is a great show, and I'm about to go back to the house and watch that. But the thing is, all of us should be conscious, man. That's the thing. Just because a motherfucker knows his history, you don't have to walk around in a damn dashiki and a kente cloth. You know, all of us should know this stuff. All of us should know this. You dig? But anyway, y'all, let me get up out of here. I'm about to head on to the crib and get it popping. Check on Peanut and TJ, see how they doing. And don't forget, man, go to Kickstarter.com. Type in Hidden Colors 3. Support the movie, man. We're almost at the halfway mark for the minimum amount that we need, but we need to go over. We need to go over so we can get this thing popping, family. Because this series, this is the most important film series for us in the last, 20 years. So we got to get it popping, ladies and gentlemen, and we need the community to get it popping. And don't forget, man, go to TariqElite.com. TariqElite.com and get the clothes, ladies and gentlemen. And you can get Hidden Colors 1 and 2 at HiddenColorsFilm.com, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I am signing out. There won't be Tariq Elite Radio tonight because I'm taking everything back to the Crizzo. So I will holler at you guys. Y'all have a good one, family. Peace.